Hi, welcome to Duff Morgan. My name is Sabina and today I will be giving you an overview of how to use Citroen Connect Nav, which is Citroen's satellite navigation. It's a nice straightforward system and easy to use, and the system I will be showing you today is on a Citroen Berlingo car. However, the systems are very much the same for all other models, so please do feel free to watch on even if it is another model that you are looking at currently. To access the satellite navigation, on the touchscreen it's just the picture of the arrow with N for north just on the left hand side of this particular one. Straight away it will take us to a nice map view and really easy, clear to use, and then from here we can either search using this button here or we can go to the menu and it will give us a few options on what we can do. So we've got enter address, my destinations, points of interest, search, guidance criteria, waypoint options, and then settings. So for today we are going to have a quick look of how to enter addresses, your destinations, and also points of interest close by. So to be able to enter an address of where we're going to be going, we click here, enter address, and then from there we can then enter the city. So I'm going to enter Norwich, which it will suggest in a moment where we are going to head. So as we can see here, we can either choose with the letters that I've popped in, we can either choose Norwich or Norwich. So obviously, as I say, I'm going to choose Norwich. Just a quick pointer here. Sometimes what can happen is people get a tad confused because just up here we can choose which country we are in. Sometimes Citroen will actually default to France. That's obviously where they are built, where they're established. So if we click on this part here, we can then choose which country we're then going to search for. So if ever you're not sure of what's happened, if you've started to type some letters of the where you're wanting to head, but it's not come up with the village or the town that you're trying to get to, just make sure that we are on GB up here. It is listed as United Kingdom at the bottom of all of this list, just down here, just to show you so you can see what's what. So I say United Kingdom, so click here. I'm just going to click back because we're already there. So select Norwich as where we're off to. The street I'm going to enter is going to be where Duff Morgan is based. So obviously that is Whiffler Road. So Whiffler Road. We'll enter a little bit more and it will then come up with a suggestion. So Whiffler Road, touch that. As you can see, it's then asking us for the number. So we've searched for Norwich, we're on Whiffler Road. This bit here is obviously asking for the number on Whiffler Road. What you can also do is if you're not sure about a number, but you know of a junction, this little signpost here will allow you to enter the intersection. So we don't want that at the moment. So press it again, it'll take us back to number. I'm just going to pop number 1. We can either press here or press OK. If we don't know the number, that's really not a problem. We can press backspace and press OK and it will take us to Whiffler Road. So it just comes up with obviously a bit of a warning. Click OK, comes up with calculating, and we're already on it. So from here we can go to settings and that will allow us to change the views of bits of pieces. So as you can see, we've got perspective or where the vehicle orientation is. So it just gives you an idea of what the map will look like. So the red pointer down here is obviously the car, and then it just shows us where the route that we're heading with a nice blue line. Perspective view is quite nice, just shows a little bit more detail of what's going on around us, and you can obviously, as I say, change it from perspective, vehicle or north orientation. Map settings, so it will just give us a few options in there. Obviously we have got alert, so as and when the fuel tank is getting low, it will come up with filling station alert, so it will take us to the closest filling station that we have if our fuel is getting low. Vocal settings, obviously, which is street names you can choose and navigation messages. So if you don't want her to be talking to you, untick the boxes and that will delete those for you. Tick it again, obviously that will then come back up. And then we've just got some other bits and pieces with map settings, which is a little bit more involved, just to let us know when it was last updated. So if we go back to, we can either click OK or we can click the back button and it will take us back to the main menu. In my destinations, we can set favourite destinations and we can also load in home and work addresses. So for work, if I go in here, I can enter I need to define the place of work. So if I enter it here, we will go obviously Norwich. And Norwich. The street is obviously Whiffler Road, that's where Duff Morgan are. It's also helpful if you're not sure how to spell a name. With those suggestions, it makes life a lot easier, I have to say. It's very good for that. I'm just going to press OK because Duff Morgan has got quite a presence on Whiffler Road, so we'll click OK. And as you can see now, it's now set. So my work now has an address to it. So if we're wanting, wherever we are, if we want to get from home, for example, to work, my destinations, and click work, and it will then tell us that we've reached destination, because obviously I am currently sat in the showroom at Whiffler Road, Citroën. With points of interest, when we click this, we've then got all sorts of different bits and pieces that we can find. So it just gives us an idea of what we can find within the travel section. We've then got leisure, which gives us things like amusements, cinemas, entertainment, leisure centres. If you want a gym, if you're working away anywhere and you want to find a gym, it's nice and easy to do so. Again, commercial, so this is restaurants, restaurant area, shops, cafes, public, which as you can see, we've got business parks or dentists, all sorts of different